Assalamualaikum friends, my name is Mohammad Yunus and I am Odoo technical developer. In today's video, I am going to talk about how to add custom CSS in Odoo 16 backend. So there were a few questions that were asked in the comment section and also through the messages that how we can add the custom CSS in Odoo 15, 16 and 17 because the way we added in Odoo 13 does not work in Odoo 15, 16 and 17. So I will answer this question also. And there was another question that was asked is that how to inherit Odoo CSS classes. And I will show you how you can do it. But before watching this video, you need to watch this Odoo 13 video that and you will get the understanding that how it works. Okay, so like this is the default view of Odoo 16 and this is how it will look like after adding the custom CSS. So back to the first question, which is like how to add CSS in Odoo 15, 16 and 17. Currently I am working on Odoo 16, so I will show you, and this way you can add it for any of these versions. So in the Odoo 13 we were adding the CSS file through the XML and we were inheriting the backend template for adding the custom CSS file. But in Odoo 16, 15 and 17 you just need to add the assets in the manifest. You just need to mention the assets dictionary and then you need to add web.assets backend. So these assets backend is for adding the CSS and JavaScript file in the backend. If you want to add for the website, like for the front end, you can use assets front end. So there are different parameters that you need to use. So I just need to uncomment this code, and the rest you just need to add the CSS file the way it was added in Odoo 13, because I just copied the CSS file from Odoo 13 and added in 16. So you just need to add the path here, same like we were adding in Odoo 13. And then we need to go to the view file, views.xml, and here we need to add the class, which is let me see it, custom class, and add it. Okay, so after adding these two changes, we just need to restart Odoo service and then upgrade the module. So after the module upgrade, you will see the change. Okay, so let me refresh the page and here it's go. So here you can see that the CSS is applied. There might be some difference in the CSS like XML code. So if we, for example, see it, so you can see this is the XML, like the HTML structure, which like if some classes are not working and some styling is not working, you can just check the styling and then you can see what are the classes and what are the effect, and you can make adjustment accordingly. So this is how you can add CSS in Odoo 15, 16 and 17. The next question is how to inherit the Odoo CSS classes. So it is just very simple, like the way you define the classes is the same like you inherit the classes. So for example, but if you inherit the Odoo default classes, it will affect all the views where these classes are used. For example, if I if I want to change these tabs, its color or its text size, it will affect everything. For example, if I go here and let me see how I can update its color, background color and text color. For example, if I go here, this is the full length and this is one item. Okay, so here, for example, let me see what is what is responsible for the color of this view. Okay, so let me see it. This is something that is responsible for example, if I add something here. Okay, for example, if I add something like background color. Okay, if I change it, you can see it is changing. Okay, like this, it is changing. So if we just copy this class, like this code, and if I put it in the CSS file, yeah, like this, and then just copy the code, which is like this. Okay, so for example, if I want to make the background colors is like, let me just see. For example, if I change it to this color, maybe this one, like this. I will copy the code and paste it here like this. Let me restart Odoo service, and then I need to update the module. So after that, let me refresh this page. If I refresh it, you will see the change here. So here you can see this changed, and if I click on the other tab, if it becomes inactive, its color changes. Okay, so if I like show you how it affects the other views, like if I open the sales order view, you can see its color is changed. This is because this class is used in all notebooks, so it affects everywhere, like where this class is used. For example, if I open it, so now I for example, if I want to change the color of this one, you can just click here and then inspect element, and here you can see like this is the class, or maybe this is the class that is responsible for this coloring. So for example, this is the background color. So if I want to change it to something else like this, okay, so you can see it is changing. So this means that I can copy this one, this whole code, and then I can change the parameter of the background color, which will update this color. Okay, so the same way you can change the whole styling. Like for example, if I want to change this view, I can just inspect element, and I can see like which class is affecting this whole view. Let me see. This is the whole view. So this is the whole this class is controlling this div is the whole menu, and here if I go here, I will just need to find out that where I can add this class which can change the color. For example, if I see this and if I add background color here, let me show you. For example, background color, and if I add the background color, you can see it is changing. So this is how you can add and customize the CSS default classes, but you need to take care of it because it may affect the other areas, so you need to take care of it. So this is it for this video. If you enjoyed it and if you found it useful, please give it a huge thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so that you can get the updates of the upcoming videos. Thank you.